Ladies and gentlemen, it is your high guy, your fly guy, the truth from the booth, B.I. Double, bringing you this week's edition of Throwdown, and we are getting things kicked off with action in the women's division as Liz goes one-on-one with current women's champion Casey Myers. We are wasting no time getting right down to the ring as the leader of the Liz Cliz makes her way down that ramp, looking to climb her way back to the top and recapture the women's championship. And Jokers is in the building early. Liz, of course, your former women's champion, lost the title to Casey. But since that loss, has been on another incredible winning streak, looking to put herself right back in title contention. She was not able to get that rematch because TJ Ramirez was the #1 contender. But with TJ gone, Casey's still champion. We look forward to the rematch. As the Psycho Princess herself dusts her shoulders off on the way to the ring. Your current women's champion. That belt is almost bigger than she is. And that's hilarious. This a non-title match, but Liz says she wants another shot at the gold. She's gonna look to start things off quick with a snap suplex. Follows it up with that drop kick to the spine. We know Casey can take a lot of punishment. We saw it in the TJ Ramirez match. She refused to give in with anything. She hits that neck breaker, goes down for the elbow drop. Liz right there with a reversal arm drag, back to her feet. And a nasty slap to the mouth of Casey. Off the ropes, catches her with that Thez press. It is OPTOWN 9, the number, not the word. As Liz goes off the top with the drop kick, catches Casey, she's back to her feet, gets rocked with a jawbreaker. Casey with one in response, over the shoulders, goes for that neck breaker again. Liz saw it coming. Able to switch hands and get the neck breaker on Casey. Over the ropes, that shoulder block takes the champ to the floor. Liz follows her out. This rivalry looking like it's not going anywhere. Goes for the slam. Liz over the shoulder into the Russian leg sweep. Liz now back in the ring. She'll settle for the count out. Referees count at 4. Calls her back in. Looked like Casey wanted to take a walk, but she is back. But walks right into a swinging neck breaker. Casey, though, pops back to her feet. Dragon screw takes the larger Liz off her feet. The point of the elbow connects with the cranium. Casey to the second diving knee drop. All into the midsection in that knockout knee strike. We've always known that Casey has a mean streak. She is showing it here tonight. Sent into the corner, double knees to Chesty. Liz answering back, now going up top. Waits for Casey to get back to her feet. Diving crossbody, perfectly executed. And a stomp to keep the champ down. Fans on their feet for Liz in this one. Goes for the Steel City Harriet. Casey out of the way, catches her in short arm clotheslines. Giving her a small taste of her own medicine there. Into the cover. Referee takes forever to settle. Liz able to kick out at 2. And a nasty kick right to the ribs, driving the oxygen out of the body. Sets her right up for that trifecta of headbutts. Pulls Liz away from those ropes, and she did this in the match with Casey. Standing headbutts into kneeling headbutts. Doing whatever she can here. That is 7 in a row, looking to finish it with a Psycho Crusher. Plants Liz. Hops into the cover. And Liz pops that shoulder off the mat at 2.5. Another stiff shot to the ribs there. Casey playing no games, letting that mean streak show in this match. Missile drop kick off the second. Liz is down, but able to fight from the ground with the gut punch. Runs in, gets caught inside cradle. Referee down for the count. And Liz again escapes it too. Casey in this match showing why she is your women's champion. Not only defeating Liz in that title match, but defeating TJ Ramirez at Uprising Japan. Holds on the front face lock, lets her go, but walks right into a snapmare. Liz fighting from the ground again. Knee. Big Steel City Harriet. Almost turns her inside out. Pulls her to her feet. Up and over with the vertical suplex. Liz looking to get a second win here. Now setting it up. Has her hooked. Dead center of the ring. Spikes her right on her head with the cradle DDT. Deep hook of the leg. And this time Casey able to roll the shoulder. After the show, Liz now with that big right hand turns her around into another Russian leg sweep, the first one on the floor. Now looking to pop that shoulder of the champion. Trying to make that left arm useless. Casey now looks to take advantage, rolls into a quick cover. Liz out at 2. Rising knee from Liz, runs off the ropes for the momentum kick directly to the spine. Casey now sends Liz over that top rope and answers back. Little payback from earlier in the match. Shoulder block puts Liz on the floor. Casey off the apron, running Rana. Beautiful athleticism. Followed that up. Liz with the arm drag. Instead walks into a jawbreaker. These two know each other very well. Although I don't think anybody saw that Rana coming. That is new to Casey's moveset. And that Steel City Harriet is not new for Liz. Desperation arm drag from Casey. Another headbutt. That is 8 for the matchup. Looking to make it 11. And boos rained down on Casey. Looks like she was trying to pull her away from those ropes for the pin. Liz with the leg strength. Looking to set up that cradle DDT one more time. Spikes her right on her head. Pulls the champion away from the ropes into the cover. Lateral press. And Liz has pinned the women's champion. She said she wanted the shot. That win guarantees it. Here Casey ducks the first Steel City Harriet into a trifecta of short arm clotheslines. The champion looking great in this matchup. Frequent covers. There you see there was 3 headbutts. She would pull her into another 4, follow with a Psycho Crusher. Liz would still find a way to kick out. Off that arm wringer takedown. Again, quick cover. But right here, the second cradle DDT is all she wrote. You can see Casey is glassy-eyed, does not know where she is. And Liz walks out your victor and #1 contender for the Women's Championship. As we look to move on from a match in the women's division to 3 men who are in the Super Junior World Cup and an international triple threat match, as the Aussie Zero, the winner, finalist from the first annual Super Junior World Cup, walked in as champion, made it all the way to the finals before losing to the American Dynamite, who still wears that trophy proudly on his ring gear. And also standing in their way, a man who's been with us an extremely long time. Former tag team champion, former Super Junior champion. Blanco Guerrero looks to reclaim his prize not only in this match but in the upcoming Super Junior World Cup, and we can now announce that it's official. Not this coming Monday, but the following week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we are going live with the Super Junior World Cup 3 8-man tournaments, concluding in a triple threat match to determine your champion, possibly even Super Junior champion. We know Hyper Suzuki is in the tournament, as the champion should be every year. And if you are not familiar with the rules, let me explain this to you. The winner of the Super Junior World Cup gets himself a bonus, gets himself a shot at the Super Junior title, unless we have a reoccurrence of last year where the champion makes it to the finals, in which case that finals match is a championship match. We saw it last year with Zero, Dynamite, and excuse me if I cannot remember the third man at this point. And Blanco Guerrero makes his way through the crowd. Blanco Guerrero, of course, was with us from the beginning of the Super Junior division as the rename. Also, one of the reasons we do these triple threat matches. This was his idea years ago. It is good to see Blanco back to his old self. For fans of classic Blanco, you recognize that tape going all the way up the bicep. The gloves are back. Bringing back a little bit of what we're used to. And another former champion and a finalist from last year's Super Junior World Cup. Zero is in the building. Looking pumped and ready for this matchup. As we await the third man in this match. And the winner of the first annual Super Junior World Cup, you see the trophy on his trunks. Dynamite shocked the world, made his debut just a week before the tournament. Nobody gave him much of a shot. He beat, on his way to the finals, guys who have been with us a long time. He beat former champions, and then in the finals would pin Zero in that triple threat match to walk out your Super Junior World Cup winner and Super Junior champion. The underdog of underdogs looking for a repeat. Blanco Guerrero from Mexico, Zero from Australia, Dynamite from the USA. International triple threat is live. And Zero going right after Blanco here. Up and down with the vertical suplex. Now turns his attention to Dynamite. Plants him with a Northern Lights. Zero, a house of fire to start this match. Blanco picking his spots. Jawbreaker from Dynamite. Big round kick. Blanco pulls him into the center. Hooks him for that Russian leg sweep. Or is it Mexican? Tilt-a-whirls into the big DDT on Dynamite. Dynamite up though. Double leg takedown. Blanco on the mat. We're back to Dynamite and Zero here. Dynamite shot off the ropes. Hip toss neck breaker on the way in. Able to duck the drop kick. Blanco sends him off the ropes in a calf kick. Drops Zero. Blanco climbing the top. Don't know who he's looking at. Corkscrew moonsault to Dynamite. Blanco is on fire right now. With that arm drag though, Dynamite up, going for the midget DDT. A knee from Blanco. Arm drag Dynamite. Zero taking his time to get back in the ring. There is a fireman's carry, but Zero in. Right hand gets caught with a jawbreaker. Pulled right into a backbreaker from Dynamite. This one is fast. Almost too fast to call early. Dynamite walks right into a jawbreaker. Beautiful drop salt. Blanco going to catch his breath on the outside while Dynamite eats a boot right to the chest. Springboards in with that cross body. Zero on the offensive here. Falls into the cover. Blanco having none of it. Blanco now knee lift. Stun Zero. Whip into the corner, and that clothesline. More of a right hand to the kidney before the midget DDT. Blanco now turns his attention to Dynamite. Neckbreaker floats into the cover. Able to get that foot under the ropes just enough to break the plane. Referee saw it. Blanco to the outside now. Springboards in with a frog splash. Blanco Guerrero out here looking like it's 2009. Zero in now. Tilt-a-whirls into a reverse DDT. Payback for what Blanco did moments ago. Zero now rolls through with ground zero into the cover. Blanco able to kick out at 2. Underarm drag there. Midget DDT. Dynamite going to look to catch a breather. Blanco slides out of the way of the kick, makes his way back to his feet, eats a jab. Not where you want to be as the 0 hour is hit. And almost picks up a victory quick in this matchup. 0 to the second now. Likes that missile drop kick. No, instead looked like he was going for a DDT. Blanco saw it coming. Holds on that front face lock. Double team maneuver coming. Sweeps the leg. Into that beautiful double wheelbarrow suplex. And that alliance did not last long, as Blanco has turned his attention to Dynamite. Pulls him in. Looking for a brainbuster possibly. But Dynamite escapes with the knee and the critical elbow. Into the cover, center of the ring. Blanco's taking some punishment. Able to kick out at 2. Drop kick right between the shoulder blades. Zero back in the ring, but got caught slipping. Do not violate Wizard rule. Elbow out of the corner, low kick. Now Dynamite in the corner. Sent out. Double springboard into the chop over the head. Drop kick. Ducks under. Big stomp to the chest of Dynamite, who's forced to roll out of the ring to catch his breath. Zero going for a driver, but Blanco over the shoulder, belly to back suplex. Zero now able to kick out at 2. These two looking to make it a glorified one-on-one match. Dynamite is slow to get back to his feet. But Zero, ground zero. Blanco very smart, able to reach out and grab that bottom rope. Looking for the body slam, but no, this time Zero over the shoulders into the belly to back suplex. Playing a little game of anything you can do, I can do better with Blanco. Guerrero just now making his way up to his feet. Dynamite down, big right hand, making another, turns him around. Zero able to fight back with the elbows. And a big one, not where you want to be, as Blanco is turned around into 0 Hour. Dynamite there to break it up. Blanco has taken a lot of punishment in this match. And Zero does not even care what is going on right now with Dynamite. He just wants to pin Blanco. Now turning his attention. Arm drag. Dynamite whipped into the corner. Blanco, big right hand. Double underhooks. Bridges in that butterfly suplex. Almost picking up the victory as Dynamite wanted to play to the crowd more than breaking up the pin. Zero out of the ring now. Blanco stuffs that takedown elbow right to the shoulder. Kick to the spine. Blanco looking to do it here. After the short strikes, goes for a cover. Dynamite has taken a beating. I think he thought he could get away with one there. Zero back in the ring as Dynamite breaks the grip. A critical elbow yet again. Blanco has taken both of these men's best shots. Kicked out of most of them, but now being saved. Now Dynamite and Zero. Reversal after reversal, strike after strike. Now going for the suplex, but instead blocked in a snap suplex from Zero. Blanco tries to pull himself up with the ropes, and Zero not having it. As he rolls through one more time, ground Zero. But again, he's keeping it too close to the ropes. Blanco with those long arms able to reach out. Blanco sent into the corner, somehow elbows out. Super kick block, hits the second. Blanco now falls into the cover. And the resilience of Blanco Guerrero on full display here. Zero rolls out of the way of the boot. Catches the right hand. Dynamite in to break it all up. Looking for another double team maneuver as they go right back to that wheelbarrow. Works so good the first time, why not give it a sequel? European uppercut rocks Blanco. Runs in, going for an arm wringer. Beautiful lucha roll escape into the arm drag. Critical elbow. Blanco is down this time. Pulled away from the ropes, into the cover. And Blanco Guerrero somehow still in this matchup. We have not seen a C4 from Dynamite. Trifecta of elbows looking to knock Blanco unconscious. Zero calls him over, catches him with a rolling Liger kick. Now into the cover, looking to steal one. Blanco again able to kick out. Another big kick to the spine. What is it going to take to win this matchup? As Zero one more time looks to set up 0 Hour. Dynamite not in the ring to save him. And somehow Blanco again kicks out. Jawbreaker from Dynamite. As I said it, there it is, C4. Knew it was too close to the ropes to stack him. Instead, body on body contact. And Dynamite picks up the victory. And somehow Blanco was not the one to be pinned, even though he was hit with everything under the sun. There's that beautiful springboard frog splash. We would see multiples of ground zero and 0 Hour, not to mention critical elbows. Thought it was over here. Dynamite nowhere to be found. But Blanco would kick out. The final critical elbow. But yet again, adrenaline pumping through the veins of Guerrero. He would find a way to survive. But right here, C4. Usually likes to stack him in that jackknife style cover. Instead, pulls him in. Full body on body contact with the leg hook. Zero was out. Blanco woke up in time to realize he lost the match without being pinned. And the man who won the first ever Super Junior World Cup picks up a huge momentum gaining victory here. Less than 2 weeks away from this year's World Cup. As we get set for our next match of the evening, this in the tag team division, as the Tokyo Terrors, Matsumoto and Matsuda, look to take on the Lady Killers, who came out at the end of the Disciples match on Mayhem, just in time to let them know their intentions of coming after those belts. So now the Lady Killers looking to pick up some momentum in a tag team match. They, of course, will be flanked by their leader in Death, Virginia, Tim Heel. But they are going up against former tag team champions, a team that nobody thought would ever be able to get it done. They were able to dethrone the Goons in Season 1, beating them in their own game. I am extremely excited for this match, as I am a huge fan of tag team wrestling and a huge fan of both of these teams. I really thought the feed was going to catch up to me there, and I was completely wrong. Man, the feed wants to be real slow today. It looks like the feed has decided to catch up with us. The Tokyo Terrors in the ring wait on their opponents. Death Virginia making their way down that ramp. BJM dashing Dakota. I refuse to call BJ beautiful anymore, but I kind of have to. It's my job. Beautiful BJ dashing Dakota. Flanked by Tim Heel. So we are set. It's gonna be Matsuda and beautiful BJ starting things off. BJ wasting a little time, walks in but gets caught. Side headlock. Matsuda into the takeover, holds onto the headlock, but a right hand to get things on his side, but he walks right into a snap suplex. Now drops the knee right across the back of the neck. And BJ swings around with that belly-to-back suplex. A favorite move between he and Dakota. Dakota sends Matsuda into the corner, looking to take him pillar to post. Matsumoto trying to sneak in behind the ref's back. Ref saw it, but a pop-up neck breaker from Matsuda is all it took. These two know how to work a tag team match. They also know how to cheat, so you might want to keep your eye on that. That is why they are former tag team champions and beat the Goons at their own game. Big hip toss from Matsumoto. Dakota on the way up, sweeps the leg like the Cobra Kai Dojo, but walks right into a jawbreaker and running STO combination. Dakota now overhead belly to belly suplex. Knockout knee strike right to the side of the head of Matsumoto, but he answers back with a rising knee of his own. There's a jawbreaker and a shoulder tackle that puts Matsumoto into the Lady Killer's corner. Able to fight out. He's going for that combination one more time. Looking for the STO off the jawbreaker. Dakota saw it coming the second time. Hung him up on that middle rope. Ooh, Dakota looking for something big there, but instead gets stuffed with that DDT. And Matsumoto pulls him in for a little taste of soul food. And he looks right in the eyes of Tim Heel as he taunts him on the outside. Now up onto the shoulders. Swings him out into that huge landslide driver. Dakota able to kick out at 2. Matsumoto looking to take down the #1 contenders. Instead, Dakota over the shoulders. Big forearm followed up by a clothesline to the back of the neck. Dakota throwing them potatoes. Dakota now working that old school nerve hold, trying to take that strength out of the right arm. And Dakota pulls him up and down with that swinging back suplex. Enough for a 2 count. Matsuda was not there in time to break the count. Short arm shoulder tackle from Matsumoto as Dakota is in the wrong side of town. Midget DDT. Big clothesline. Make it 2. Leg lariat drops Dakota. As Matsumoto looks to give him another taste of soul food. Before tagging in Matsuda to finish the damage. Rolls him into a cover. And Dakota able to kick out on his own at 2. Slides out of the way of the kick. Rolls Matsuda into the center of the ring. Has him up. Matsuda, though, pops out with that arm drag. Walks into a big boot. And a dustbuster. Into the cover. Back press. Leg is hooked. Almost enough to pick up the victory there. Matsumoto tired on the outside. There's a forearm. Another. Matsuda down. Crawls into the cover. Not where you want to be. A third forearm into the bulldog. Matsuda on the way up. Sweeps the leg. Goes for that big forearm. No effect on Dakota. Go for powerbomb, but instead gets reversed into a facebuster. Snaps off that dragon screw leg whip. Dakota turns his attention, makes sure Matsumoto's not getting into the ring, and that right hand will guarantee it as he is on the floor. Possibly for season 3. Whipped into the corner. Matsuda follows it up with a running forearm of his own. Now looking to spike Dakota with that brain buster. More of a DDT at that point. BJ in to break that up at the count of 2. Matsumoto now sends BJ out to the floor. Matsuda looking for a submission victory, but too close to the ropes. Dakota now over the shoulder with the arm breaker. Turns him around. Matsuda flips out of the way. The suplex runs in. Tilt-a-whirls into the small package. Again, too close to the ropes. Not positioning himself well in this matchup. Pair of clotheslines off the ropes. Big leg lariat. Outstretch that arm, pop the shoulder of Dakota. Dakota needs the tag out of this matchup. There's a jawbreaker. And no, going for the dustbuster, but Matsuda able to escape. And right there, into the Koji clutch. And Dakota forced to tap out. Nobody outworks the Terrors, and they prove it in this matchup with a victory over the #1 contenders. What does this mean for the tag team champions? There's that big clothesline that took Matsumoto down. Huge swinging back suplex. Maybe more of a sidewalk slam from that angle. And a dustbuster would be blocked by Matsuda. And right here he'd pay for it as he's caught. Complete shot. Koji clutch. Nowhere for Dakota to go. You gotta think that even though Lady Killers are the #1 contenders and they get the next shot, it looks like the Terrors have to get the shot after that. Or at least be in consideration for a #1 contenders matchup. as we get set for our main event of the evening. A couple of weeks ago, Wizard wanted a warm-up match before Uprising Japan, and he would lose that match to Adam Robinson. Adam Robinson is looking to step up and challenge for that gold. Adam has not been HCW World Champion in years. He wants to reclimb that mountain. And to do that, he has to get through the legend. The man who has built this company from stone foundation to the highest of towers. Wizard now stands on top in the penthouse, making the big money, holding the big belt. Adam Robinson knows he beat him once. He says he can do it again. Wizard, of course, at Uprising Japan with arguably the biggest win of his career. He's not as young as he used to be, and he was able to take out the best professional wrestler in high-class wrestling, period. Showtime. I don't think there's an argument to be made here. Many fans thought that would be a passing of the torch style match, where the old guy didn't have a chance, and it would do nothing but make Showtime look that much better, beating a legend in his title run. But Wizard proved to not be that guy. In an incredible matchup, he would walk out champion, but he had to know in the back of his head that the last man who beat him would be coming for that title, or at the very least coming for a shot at it. And Adam said that to us after we went off the air Monday. He said he's beaten Wizard. He wants one more shot to prove it. So we will see a series of matchups between the two that will culminate with Adam Robinson challenging for the HCW World Heavyweight Championship. Adam Robinson versus Wizard has been made official for the Beating the Odds pay-per-view, coming at you, in 4 weeks' time. Had to do the math. And we finally get a shot of Wizard holding that gold. A new coat as well. A new confidence. Wizard was starting to feel like just that guy who was around to have good matches. But he proved what few doubters he had wrong. He spent last week in Japan with his family and friends, celebrating that title victory. That is one of the reasons we took a week off. We felt, besides the fact that we were all jet lagged, his Wizard deserved the celebration. And he is back now. He is on Throwdown with that World Heavyweight Championship in a match against the man he knows all too well. It is amazing. Adam Robinson versus Wizard. The main event is live. Adam Robinson's side headlock immediately transitions into the grounded side headlock. I'm going to put some extra pressure on him, though. Wizard pops back to his feet with a side headlock of his own. Adam Robinson backs him off the ropes, shoots him off, going for the hip toss. No, blocked. Wizard answers back with a hip toss of his own. We're starting this thing a little slow, and just as I say that, Wizard kicks him in the chest and knees his face off. I thought we were going to get some friendly kind of back and forth chain wrestling. Not today. It's that running modified Death Valley driver there from Adam Robinson. Wizard able to sweep the leg like the Cobra Kai Dojo Kellers he wears. And a big clothesline puts the champion on the floor. Adam Robinson knows exactly what he has to do here. He's done it once, but you are in there with a reinvigorated Wizard, not somebody who was looking forward to that title match. He is here for you and only you as he boxes the ears and hip tosses Adam Robinson. Looking to run in the ring, instead gets caught, pulled back in. Tiger bomb. No sit out. Just all release. Now those Kawada kicks, referees count at 7. They need to get back in the ring. Now set off that ring post. Count of 8 now. Adam Robinson in, Wizard in to break the count. Wizard does not want this match to end that way. Now waits for Adam Robinson to get back to his feet. Springboards in with the drop kick. And Iceman showed up just to realize two guys he's known for over a decade are in the main event. As Wizard sends Adam Robinson over the ropes. Shoulder puts him on the floor. Diving, seated senton off the apron. Now we find a way to get it going. Wizard runs in, gets caught with a Fez press. And Adam Robinson in the ring, violating Wizard rule in a match with Wizard himself, and paid for it immediately as Wizard did a drive-by super kick that almost took his face off. Now in the corner, not where you want to be, as we've seen Wizard has brought back the no, instead goes for the moonsault into the cover. I thought we were going to see the 450 one more time. Wizard pulls him in, big kick to the spine. Adam Robinson is down. And a Wizard kick levels him. That screw high kick shades a Hayabusa. Adam Robinson, though, able to fight back with the up kick. And Wizard with a little bit of the same. Low with the boot of his own. Adam Robinson answers back. These two know each other well. You see it here, reversal after reversal. Going for a cyclone. Adam Robinson able to snap off that suplex. Sidesteps the super kick from Adam Robinson. German suplex with a bridge. And Adam Robinson surviving in this matchup. Big kick to the spine from Wizard, though. Adam Robinson answers back with a jawbreaker and a super kick. Wizard walked right into it. But I'm pretty sure you can't hurt him with kicks. As a jawbreaker and a European uppercut send Adam Robinson onto those ropes. Oh, this is not where you want to be. Hung up on the top rope. Wizard going up top. And here it comes. 450 splash, shoulders down. And Wizard holds it an extra second just to prove a point. Beautiful screw high kick, the Wizard kick. Going for a cyclone. Adam Robinson seen it a million times, able to block. Sidestep the first super kick into a German suplex. Look at the bridge. The second one caught him right under the jaw. But the 450 is all she wrote. And you see, he held him for an extra second. That was for showtime. And speaking of showtime, he is down here. Wizard doesn't see him. Snap jab to the back of the head. These two going at it after the main event. Wizard wasting no time. Pops him up into a cyclone. Thought Showtime was going to try to cash in there. And Wizard was having none of it. And that, folks, is all we have for HCW Throwdown this week. So for all the boys and girls in the back, everybody watching around the world and in this arena here tonight, for Adam Robinson, I guess Showtime, but most importantly for your World Heavyweight Champion, I have been your high guy. Yes, indeed, your fly guy. The truth from the booth, B.I. Double, signing off. See you on Monday for Mayhem.